welcome back to Nicolette's Shapewear, all things shapewear. My name is Millie, your host for today, and today we are going into the subject of how to get curvy and get the really nice slim thick body naturally. Now, my previous video was how to get a Brazilian butt lift and my tips on it. So if you want to learn more about the Brazilian butt lift and how to survive that, I will leave a link down below. But this video is specifically how to get a curvier figure naturally. So I want to give you guys a little background about me. I am a mother of two, and I am 23 years old. Now, ever since I was in high school, I've always been very, very thin, like no curves. I had like a square figure almost, and I was just very skinny, and I was okay with that for a while. My personal goal in high school was to get like a thigh gap and just to look very skinny. But over time, I started embracing my curves more and really wanting to fill out my body and create a more defined feminine shape. And that is what I'm going to be talking to you guys about that today. So I'm going to insert a photo of me in high school and how I look right now. So basically, let's just go into the diet, the exercise, and all the materials that I use to eventually get a curvier figure. Right now, I'm actually wearing a waist trainer, which is one of the things I'm going to be talking to you about. But I'm also going to show you guys how I look without the waist trainer on, just so you have an idea of where my physique is at right now. I've been fluctuating in weight a lot lately, so I've been going from 130 to 135, 140, and it's because I have been changing my diet. I have been eating more protein, and I have been doing a lot of weightlifting exercises, which in return builds muscle. I've actually noticed that I've been gaining more weight and gaining more muscle on my butt and my thigh area, which is actually where I specifically want my weights. One of my personal problem areas right now is the muffin top, and I've talked to you guys about that before. So let's just get right into it. Let's start with my diet. Now, what I usually do, I don't do this on purpose, but for some reason I eat my first meal around 12:30 to 1 o'clock, and that is my lunch. I will eat a salad. I will eat what else do I eat? Some soup, or I'll eat pasta, which I really like, spaghetti and my meat sauce. I really like that. Or sometimes I'll just have pizza. It's my first meal of the day, and whatever I feel like eating that day, I just eat it. I tend to go for a salad 3 times of the week out of the 7 days. So I mean, that's my version of eating healthy. And whatever I eat for dinner, I usually will just eat something healthy for dinner. I'll eat soup, I'll eat rice, and I'll eat some kind of meat, you know, the basic things. What I actually want to talk to you guys about is protein shakes, and a lot of women tend to avoid protein shakes for some reason, because there is this myth that you actually gain weight when you drink protein shake. Now, that's true if you don't work out and you're just drinking protein shakes just because, I guess, and expecting to lose weight. That is actually how you gain weight, is just by drinking protein shakes and expecting it to do basically all of the work for you. That's not how it works. If you are working out constantly and you are lifting weights every other day or lifting heavy weights at the gym, then I would say that protein shakes is one of the main things that actually helped me grow my butt. If I have a picture of how I looked before, maybe a couple years back before I started weightlifting, I'll post it right here, and you can see the big difference in how I look now. And as you can see in my videos, I have developed a more, you know, rounder butt for the last couple of months, I would say. So I owe it all to protein shakes and weightlifting. So if you don't really know what protein shake to get, I will leave a link to the Amazon protein shake that I get, and it's a protein shake just for women. So let's go ahead and move on to weightlifting. How I started my weightlifting was basically at home. I wasn't using weights yet. I was using resistance bands at home, and I was doing specifically targeting butt exercises 4 out of 5 days a week. And that did somehow develop my glutes, but it wasn't really getting me where I wanted to be because I wasn't lifting any weights. It was just simply toning the glutes and just stopping it from making it look saggy. If you're a mother you know what happens after you give birth, and basically your butt gets saggy and it gets really small and it just doesn't look good. So I really wanted to change that part about myself. Thankfully I have done a good job throughout the months. It definitely took a lot of time and patience to grow the glutes, but over time it did work. Now I'm going to the gym about 2 to 3 times a week. I would say 4 sometimes if I'm feeling really motivated that week, but my average is about 3 times a week. And each time I would start off with cardio, and then I would move on to whatever part of my body I'm doing that day. If I'm not doing the Smith machine, or if I'm not lifting dumbbells or the cable machine, I am either working out the abs in the yoga room and using resistance bands to sort of not completely work out my butt, but just to make sure that I'm somehow working it that day. So I try to do that every time I go to the gym. My heavy leg day and glute day is where I actually lift the weights and you know, really go in with the lifting. Let me know if you guys want me to link any of the exercises or do a video specifically on what exercises that I do at the gym to grow my glutes. But basically I just do the hip abductors, I do the Smith machine, the squats with the weights, and I do a lot of a lot of Russian deadlifts. And yeah, I just try to change up my routine every few weeks so my glutes don't get used to it. But basically it's been working really good for me. My glutes have grown from 36-inch hip to a 39.5 right now. So it grew about half an inch since my last video update on my waist and hip measurements. So I'm really proud of that, and I just want to eventually just keep upping my weights and doing as much as I can and pushing myself, because us women, whether you know it or not, our quads are actually really strong and they are meant to carry heavy weights. So if you didn't know that, do not be scared of weights. If you want an hourglass shape and if you want a curvier figure, especially in the hips and the thighs area, I highly suggest to do any type of weights at the gym. And it's very simple as looking up glute exercises on YouTube and just trying to follow along. So my final point of the day is waist training. Like I said, I don't naturally have a curvy figure, so I am trying to fight against genetics and wear a waist trainer about 3 times a week. This is the one that you have seen in my past videos. So I'm still wearing that waist trainer now, and it helps a lot in just cinching in my waist while I grow out my hips and my butt area. So I really recommend that if you are like me and you don't really have a prominent waistline, because some girls are actually naturally blessed with a prominent and small waist and big hips, I recommend waist training. I will leave a link down below of the 1026 sports latex waist cincher from Shapewear that I am wearing right now. Like I said, I don't wear it too crazy. It's just something that I use to supplement my personal goals. So I wear it about 4 hours, 3 or 4 times a week. And eventually I want to build it up to about 8 hours. So that is it for my little tip video for you guys. Let me know if you guys like this kind of video where I kind of get personal with my personal goals and my weight and my journey. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave it down below. And I am actually going to host a random giveaway right now. If you are on your own weight loss journey and you want to get a smaller waist, I am giving away any waist trainer from our website. So all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, and comment down below your personal advice to anyone who wants to lose weight or get a curvier body, and what your favorite exercises to do are. And I will choose a random winner at my next video. So make sure you leave a comment so I can see you. And if you are not subscribed already, what are you doing? If you're watching these videos and you want to get a perfect hourglass shape, I upload 2 times a week for sure. So make sure you click the notification bell so you get a notification every single time we post a video. I will see you guys in my next one. You can always DM me on Instagram at Shapewear if you have any questions or any YouTube video ideas. I'm totally open up for them. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!